Welcome to Falcon XKD. I am Keval Vijay and Today I am going to teach you lesson 19 of MS Excel 2021. Today we are going to take a detailed look at the various commands available for formula auditing and calculation located within the Formula tab. In this session, we will learn exactly how to trace totals or specific values, how to effectively check for formula errors, and the best ways to display all of your formulas clearly on the screen. Before starting the lecture, as always, I would like to say that if you learn something new from today's video, please make sure to like and share this video. So let's start today's lecture. First of all, we'll talk about the command, how we can trace a formula, how we can trace values. By clicking on the formula, when we click on total here, how do we trace the rest of the values? So first we type the value here like I have done here. I've written some data here, and when I drag it downwards while holding the control key, you'll see that the numbering changes automatically. So I have some data written here. I've typed these numbers here, and after that, by clicking while holding the control key, I'm bringing it over here. After that, I wrote some more data here, and by clicking here and dragging with the control key, you can see that all the values are changing here. Now I want to total all of these. To total them all together, what I need to do is go to the functions, then click on sum. After clicking, select column A here, then click on number 2 and select column B here, then click on number 3 and select column C here. So as you can see, all 3 columns have been added and their total is also being shown here. And as soon as you click OK, this total appears for us. Now we want to know which columns or values this total is made up of. That is, we want to trace the values by clicking on the total. So you need to click on the total, then click on the formula tab, and after that come here to trace precedents. As soon as we click here, you can see that all the rows are pointing towards this total, meaning that the total of all these is coming to this place. If you want to remove them, then click on remove arrow here and they will be removed as well. So in this way, you can click on the total and find the value. If you want to know whether this value has been added in here or not, in other words, earlier you were clicking on the total to find the value, and now by clicking on the value you will find the total. Whether this value has actually been added here or not, then click on trace dependent. You can see that your arrow is going directly in this direction, which means this value has indeed been added here. If you want to check this value, then click on trace dependent and you will see that this value is also being added here. If you want to check this value is also being added, and if you want to remove it, then click on the remove arrow here. The arrows will also be removed. After that, next is show formula. If you want to display the formulas you have applied on the sheet, you can show all those formulas. For example, I have applied the sum formula here. After that, I will apply another formula here. We click here on sum, then on maximum and press enter, so the formula is also applied. Then after that, I want to apply another formula here, so we come here and after clicking, you click on average and press enter. So here you can see the average function has also been applied. Now, if we want to display all the functions, all the formulas to see which function has been applied in which cell on the sheet, then for that, you need to click on Show Formulas. As soon as we click on Show Formulas, you can see that all the functions you have used are being displayed here, the sum function, the maximum function, and the average function. If you want to turn this off, you can click here to turn it off, and you can also click here to show it again. After that, in the next function, we will learn about error checking, where the errors are in your functions. So you click here. For example, I applied a function here, applied it here, and if we double click anywhere here, the function becomes active. Now, intentionally, since my formula was starting from 1, I will delete the 1 here. As soon as I press enter, you can see an error appears here. This means there is an error here, and you can see this yellow sign indicating that your formula is not complete and there is an error. So you need to click on error checking. When you do, this checking box will open in front of you. After that, you can either ignore it or click on edit in formula bar. When you click on edit in formula bar, the formula bar will become active, and here you can click and enter the cell address, specifying from which column you want to use the average function or the maximum function. Select them, close the bracket, and as soon as you press enter, it will be applied. In this way, you can perform error checking here. If we want to check it again, you can see there is no error here. So we click on error checking and it says error checking is complete for the entire sheet. There is no error in the sheet. Next, we will talk about the watch window. If you have more than one sheet, like this is sheet 1, this is sheet 2, this is sheet 3, this is sheet 4, you may have many sheets open in one workbook. There may be some important sheets where you need to work regularly, so you might want to add only those sheets on which you work the most. For that, first open the sheet you want to add, then go to the watch window and click on Add Watch. After that, add it and you will see it has been added here. Now, when you click here, and for example, you go to sheet 3 and double click here, you will automatically go to that sheet. You don't need to check sheet 2, 3, or 4 separately. You go directly to the sheet where you want to work. Similarly, if we want to add sheet 4, we click on 4, then click on Add Watch again and add it. Now, you can see that both sheet 1 and sheet 4 have been added. If you double click, you will go to sheet 1, and if you double click here, you will go to sheet 4. In this way, you can add any sheet here. If you want to delete, you can delete its record from here. After that, the next command we will learn about is calculation. If you add any value here, you will see the total below changes. Now, if we want the total not to change and whatever value we type, the total should remain the same, then for that we go to calculation and click on manual. As soon as we click on manual, whatever value you delete or add here, you will see that the total does not change. If you keep it on automatic, your data will update automatically. So, this was my lecture for today, in which I taught you lecture number 19 in Excel 2021. I hope you learned a lot of new things in today's lecture. If you liked the video, please like it and share it with your friends. See you in the next lecture. Until then, goodbye.